What's going on, guys? Mad Chad 412 here, back at it. Right now, this is going to be one of my biggest rants. I'm going to try to keep the video under 10 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, but Skip Bayless really angered me. And I normally don't give a damn what Skip Bayless says. I don't watch Undisputed. I didn't like First Take because what they do is they say things that are hyperbole on purpose. They're facetious on purpose to make people, the general public, angry. And oh my God, did you see the stupid thing Skip Bayless said? No, I don't give a shit. But I do have a problem because what's happening is these guys have been more and more talking about non-sports things. That's okay. Listen, if you have a bad opinion about sports, that doesn't harm anybody. Saying, this player is good, this player is great, this player sucks, that does not really harm anybody. But what Skip is, and I'm going to show you the video here, what he said does have a negative impact on society, and it's very, I'm not going to use the word toxic because I hate how it is, but it is something that I need to talk about. So let's just listen to Skip Bayless. Just to give you a background, Dak Prescott had a lot of personal issues and came out and basically said he's battling depression and depression-like symptoms. And for those of you who don't know, I've been very outspoken about my battles with depression and post-traumatic stress disorder. And so let's just watch what Skip Bayless says.
Okay, all well said from you. All very good points. I'm going to disqualify myself right up front on this question. I'm the wrong one to ask about this when it comes to him as the face of that franchise, of America's team. I'm going to ask our audience to feel free to go ahead and condemn me if you choose as cold-blooded and insensitive on this issue. I have deep compassion for clinical depression, but when it comes to the quarterback of an NFL team, you know this as well as better than I do, it's the ultimate leadership position in sports. Am I right about that? You are commanding an entire franchise. What's the roster now? Is it 53 still?
53, but I think they got like 15 practice squad guys.
Okay. But you're commanding a lot of young men and some older men. And they're all looking to you to be their CEO, to be in charge of the football team. Because of all that, I don't have sympathy for him going public with, I got depressed. I suffered depression early in COVID to the point that I couldn't even go work out. Look, he's the quarterback of America's team.
Let's just stop there because I can't watch anymore. All right, I can't watch anymore. So
and you know,
I don't want to watch anymore. I need to get out of here. Okay, so a few things here. A few things. One is I don't have any sympathy. For one thing, the word that he's actually looking for is empathy. You don't need to feel sorry for Dak Prescott. You don't need to feel sorry for anyone that is depressed. What you need to do is you need to learn the word empathy. The ability to understand and share the feelings of others. When someone such as myself, who, listen, I'm not Dak Prescott. I'm not famous, and I'm not rich. I don't have either one going for me. And I'm really not that great looking. Dak Prescott's rich and famous. You would think of me, a guy that makes $45,000 a year, would say, holy shit, I don't care about Dak Prescott. Depressed, bro. Come work a $40,000 a year job and tell me about the press. Be a single dad and talk about the press. But I don't feel sorry for Dak Prescott, but I understand what Dak Prescott is feeling. I understand that despite his wealth, and despite the fact that he lives a luxurious life and is the face of one of the most famous sports entities in all of sports, I understand that even he can go through and battle depression. And I hope that he beats it. And if he needed help, I'd help him. I'd help anyone. And this is the problem. This is the problem with America in general, is we don't have any empathy for each other. It's apathy. It's cold-hearted, narcissistic, sociopathic people who don't give a general shit about their neighbors. We share these states. We share these cities. We share these neighborhoods. We share our tax money. We share everything. We are supposed to be the United States of America, and nobody cares about anybody anymore. And you don't need to feel sorry for anybody, but you should understand that somebody, even rich and famous, can go through a hard time. How many... Look, here, let's see. Chester Bennington. Suicide. Right? This man, rich and famous, beloved, talented, killed himself. Robin Williams, suicide. This shit doesn't discriminate. And the larger topic that I wanted to get on about this is that as a male, Skip Bayless should learn that what he said on national TV and what is being retweeted thousands of times and viewed millions of times on YouTube is hurting other fellow men. Because that's why I waited until I was 26 years old to get the proper medical attention and help that I needed, and the proper diagnosis and the proper treatment, because my whole life I was told that I was a pussy because I felt depressed, and that I was a pussy because I felt sad and lonely and lost and misguided and had a chemical imbalance in my head. And when young men hear Skip Bayless say this shit, they go, ha ha ha, Dak Prescott he's depressed, he's a pussy, ha 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 ha. When in reality, we should be going, yo, why more men that die by suicide than women? Men are 3 times more likely to kill themselves than women in America in 2020. And most of the biggest reasons why is because we don't go get the proper medical help. So fuck Skip Bayless. Go get educated. If you have symptoms of depression, know that you're not alone. Know that no matter how good looking you are, bad looking you are, rich, famous, fat, skinny, a model, whatever you are, that does not define you, nor does your illness. And that ignorance and Skip Bayless and narcissism and apathy are not traits that you should want to have. Good day.